Hey there, it's Kurama here. Good morning. I'm back with another tips and tricks video for you guys. So, today I got 26 skills. Actually, not today, I got this recording a few days back, but I've been holding off on posting because I've been really busy with real life and honestly, I was just too bored to be honest. Like, I've been grinding Instagram for so long and I'm just so disappointed with the lack of views that you get. Like, if you are inconsistent for a month or two and then you start posting again, you get so little views. Like, it's really depressing. Like, if you want to grow big on Instagram, like the algorithm, the way Instagram works is that you got to post every day. So I've been so focused on my Instagram and the lack of growth, and I completely ignore my YouTube channel. But I think, guys, I'm going to shift back to posting regularly on YouTube because of the monetization, and I also want to support myself in my gaming career, or my at least this small passion of mine. And I think the best way forward would be to play more on I'm so sorry upload more on YouTube, and maybe even play some live streams and set up some OBS or some sort of hand cam system, or maybe some sort of face cam thing where I can interact with you guys, maybe even put some donations like how Scout and Mortal and all your favorite streamers they do, like Dynamo, etc. So guys, right off the bat, I'm landing in Sandhawk. I apologize for my voice. I just woke up right now, so sorry if I sound a bit groggy on the weather. But the first thing I usually do is land in Sandhouse. And if I'm not playing in Sandhouse or bootcamp, I usually go to Paradise. So sorry, I go to Wrangle, and I either land in Ocean City, Georgia Pool, or nowhere else. There's like nowhere else I'd rather land. Like, the flight path always goes in either one of those places, one of those hot drops. So as you can see, guys, I got a beautiful squad wipe over here, and that was just because of high, I would say, high sensitivities. So when it comes to close ranges, I highly recommend that you guys play on very high sensitivity. There's literally no point in playing in low sensitivity. I've copied so many famous YouTubers, so many amazing players, and every single time I copy, what happens is that I end up losing my gunfights in close range. Maybe because I don't have that sort of strength or habit of tilting my phone to use the gyroscope. I'm more of a finger dominant player. And I learned the style from, I would say, Paraboy. I've seen his like videos, and I don't think he's more gyro dominant than you think. If you look at his settings, it's actually pretty low. His ADS is high and his gyro is actually pretty low. If you look at his latest video that he posted, and I've been trying to sort of emulate it into my settings and sensitivities, and maybe I'll do a video in the future only if we grow maybe to 2k subscribers, or maybe 5k subscribers. At that point maybe I'll post a sensitivity video, but right now I want to focus on my sensitivities. And what I'm trying to say is that you don't need to have such high gyro sensitivities. You can just play on high ADS. If anyone out there is more technically inclined, you'll understand what I'm saying. So I've been grinding PUBG Mobile a lot these days, and to be honest, it's not as enjoyable as it was before. I feel a lot more, I would say, frustrated playing this game because of the different glitches and network errors that I get, which cause me to die. And I'm not as good as I was before, to be honest. Like, if you like take a break of 1 month and you start playing again, you lose so much skill and muscle memory. It's ridiculous, but it does come back slowly, and you need to what do you call, keep practicing. So, anyways, guys, enough of the rant. I'm just gonna now talk about killing people, and as soon as I'm done at one portion of boot camp, I'm going to head towards this warehouses over here. These warehouses are pretty good. Like, there's always one squad in the warehouse, one squad in the main building, and one squad at the rear buildings, at the back of the main buildings, in those warehouses as well. So The best place in Zanark is definitely boot camp. Like if you want to get the maximum amount of kills. The next best place is Paradise Resort, and the least best place would, I would say, not least best place. The next best place would be Painan. Even a few squads come over there as well. So as you can see, guys, I'm just playing on very high sensitivity, and it's making it very easy for me to uh, make those sharp turns around the corner and like flick back on my enemies and react faster than them. So yeah, do play on high sensitivity. Alright guys, so after I'm done with this side of the warehouse, I'm just gonna be heading back into bootcamp because I can hear some voices, like sounds, footsteps, not footsteps, I would say gunshots, and I'm just going to be like looking around me and hear something, but I'm trying to tap fire and bot fire at this point. So hopefully whoever is camping will try to run towards me, and that's just a bot, so I get that kill over there. And another tip for you, like if you are unsure of where your enemy is, just tap fire and wait in one place. Chances are they'll rush. So I knocked out somebody. I was probably the last person in bootcamp alive. So after I'm done with bootcamp, I'm gonna be heading into Paradise. That's what I usually do. If you've seen my videos, and that's how I get high kills. I land in hot drops and I try to get as many kills as possible. So here you can see I'm using a vehicle, and I've already heard gunshots in Paradise Resort. So I'm going to be heading over there as soon as I can. So here you can see me speeding up the clip. Yeah, I can hear them. They are like right above this ridge over here. So I get the first one. Just a simple hip fire gets the job done. That's because he was rushing on me and I was sort of not running. I was like, I had slowed down my pace, so I got the easy hip fire on him. You can hear more of them down below. I think one of them is trying to come up, so what I'm doing is I'm not staying still. I'm constantly uh, moving around. I don't want to be in one target in one place, so sorry. So I don't want to be a sitting duck. I want to keep myself on my toes, just in case somebody sneaks up from behind. And at this point, I guess I can sense that they're going to attack, so I want to get the higher ground. Unfortunately, I couldn't get this guy because I had a bigger scope. Quickly switch back to hip fire and I get the kills done. So in close range, hip fire is always better than opening up your scope. There are some few situations where you can open up your scope, like maybe if the enemy is at one corner and you're peeking from the window like very close, then yeah, you can open up your scope. But if your enemy is wide open and you are wide open as well, I don't recommend opening up your scope for any reason. Anyways, now I was heading towards Painan area, and as usual there's always enemies in and around bootcamp and Painan, and this is why I love bootcamp so much, because of the abundance of enemies. You get like people to kill all over the map, and it's really easy to get kills. And as you can see, I'm just moving into this guy Murali Vijay MD. So sorry bro, you were way too open. And I can hear enemies over here, so as soon as I'm done killing those two guys, I immediately head into cover. So another pro tip, don't stay out in the open for too long. You're gonna get destroyed, especially in Zanok, because there are a lot of campers. You can definitely hear someone in the other house up ahead over here. So I'm trying to take him out, but he's not. Yeah, he comes up in the open, and I think I get some few hits on him over here. Oh fuck, I got almost killed over there. I'm gonna be healing up and run to the open and immediately get a kill on him. These guys are really annoying because they're not coming out of cover. The person who came out of cover got decimated very easily. So another pro tip, always stay in cover. Cover is your best friend in third person perspective and games like PUBG Mobile. And that's one of the reasons why I'm always like using TPP, lean, and using cover to my leverage and advantage. So at this point, I really want to kill this guy. They're really annoying, but I get shot from behind. So there's a camper at the back behind me somewhere. So I'm trying my best to stay out of his view and just get some heals. I don't want to get third parted. I want to kill those enemies in front of me, but I also have to look out for my back over here because there's someone in the grass and I'm trying to get a view on him, trying to use that TPP and see who's there, but unfortunately I don't see, so he's probably back to snaking behind a rock or something, and that's when I decide like I want to kill these guys before before they throw grenades or start pushing on me. And I see a grenade. I don't know who threw that, so somebody else is pushing, or maybe they misfired the grenade or they misshot it. So I get a knock and I immediately capitalize. And I know that there's just one more guy over here. And guys, I easily get the kill. Whenever you have an enemy knocked, it's always best to push on them, especially if you're playing solo versus squads, because you can get a lot of kills after you knock an enemy as opposed to going and trying to squad wipe them without having knocked their partners. So yeah, I found the camper who was shooting at me, and there was some really bad recoil control, but luckily mine was somewhat better than his and he dies to my hands, so I'm pretty happy about that. I need to work more on my 3x recoil, and I think at this point I changed my sensitivities over here. I didn't actually slow down, but as you can see, it's pretty more effective and my recall was pretty good. As you can see, I'm pretty much bullying these enemies who are behind the rock, and that's why recoil control is very important in this game. The reason my recoil was bad on that guy behind was because I switched from my iPhone 8 Plus to my Xbox, and the sensitivities were a bit different, especially at short range I would say. So after I'm done bullying these enemies, I throw a grenade and I go to finish off the job. There we go, guys. Wait, I didn't kill him. There we go. I get my 26 kills, and this is the last kill, and you're soon gonna know why this is the last kill, because of my friend Tank Boy. Tank Boy, if you're watching this, you know this was your fault. You prevented me from getting another high kill streak. Dylan, this is your fault, dude. I hope you're watching. So after I've knocked out another guy at my back, I immediately go to capitalize on them. And if you have, I don't know if the audio is like audible right now, but you're gonna see what happens. It's a really sad ending. Yeah, if you haven't figured out already, I got a missed call from Tank Boy and I couldn't hear my enemies and I end up dying. I hope you enjoyed this video, guys. Have a good day ahead.